What words?
Steal.
Yes, steal. Read these words the fast way. Get ready.
Play.
Yes, play. Get ready.
Must.
Yes, must. Let's read these words the fast way without making a mistake. Get ready.
Kite.
Yes, kite. Get ready.
Kick.
Yes, kick. Get ready.
Steal.
Yes, steal. Get ready.
Play.
Yes, play. Get ready.
Must.
Welcome back. This is Battle Brother Slez. I want to talk about radicalization. And the moment, I guess a lot of people, like myself and you, the viewer, if you're watching this, you probably think the same. We're radicals. We are radicalized, and then they throw labels on it like you're right wing, what's that fucking far right wing, extremist, nationalist, excuse me, nationalist, and there's that meme too. It's all over the internet. What radicalized you? And then it's like Chad, and it shows you what radicalized you. I don't think this counts as radicalized. I mean, I think it's just common sense, a common sense reaction to your environment and the things that are happening to you in it and the people you care about in it. I wouldn't really say that's radicalized. That's more like I'm aware of what you guys are doing to me, and I want you to stop. Please stop doing this to me. But for the sake of the video, we'll just use the word radicalized. We'll just use that word. And we'll just follow the meme. We'll just follow the meme template here. So with the template, I'll tell you. It's when I found out for sure, okay, that there are people in the highest places of our government who control the lives of every American because they're elected representatives. These people are actually eating children, drinking their blood, slaughtering them, doing SRA, if you know what that is, SRA to children, and it just so happens to be that all these people, a majority of them, are Jewish, and the whole Epstein Island thing is a Jewish Mossad honey trap. And now okay, now this is this is not theory. This is real. This is real. This is real. Okay. This isn't a game anymore. We're not playing anymore here. Eating your children, mashing them up. You ever see the movie The Witch? When it's like the Puritan family or whatever in the woods, and the witch steals the baby and mashes up the baby into a pulp to make herself look younger. This is what these people are really doing, shit like that, man. If that doesn't radicalize you, I don't know what will. I mean, radicalize. I don't really agree with that word, but we'll just go with it. I think that's the point. My whole life, I've always heard, Israel's the greatest ally. And, I believe the Robert Maxwell history textbooks that we all got an education from in school, that, this is what happened, World War II, the Holocaust. 6 million people died here. Oh shit, okay, why? Oh, just because Hitler's bad and he just didn't like him. He was blaming the Jews for every problem in Germany. Damn. Well, that's kind of stupid. That's kind of dumb. Yeah. Yeah. He seems like a bad guy. Yeah. Okay. So now I find out. Well, a lot of Americans find out that what I just described to you is going on. SRA, eating babies, all that. And these guys are Jewish. Okay, and you know what now? My whole life I've been brainwashed, propagandized here. But you know what? Now that I've seen this, my eyes are open to this. Let's go deeper. Let's see what else is going on here. Because how can a group of people that know what it's like to be slaughtered like animals, supposedly, right, do this to other people, especially your neighbors? How could this be possible? I don't understand. It's like a big joke. And I think if someone really went through that, a group of people really went through that, it would be unfathomable to inflict this pain on anybody. When people go through something, they say, "I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy." Israel is doing that now, and they have been. And who's their enemy? The Goyim, everyone that's not Jewish. It sure seems that way. So you start going down this rabbit hole, and I don't know, man. It's very strange. All the infographics, or I don't know if that's the right term to use, but all the information, showing everyone in the media is Jewish. All these people are Jewish this, Jewish that. Okay, well, why did Hitler not like that? So let's look into that. They're doing all the same. They're doing everything that they're doing now in Germany. Well, yeah, I guess I wouldn't like that either. I wouldn't like this happening to people I care about, my countrymen, my family. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. It's insane, and I don't understand. Well, I do understand, but why are we so tight with these fucking scumbags? These monsters, man. Demons. Like I said back in the day, Hamas, yeah, they're attacking Israel just because they're just same thing. It's the same thing. The same tactic is being used here. All the movies, I forgot. I think it was called Delta Force with Chuck Norris, where these Muslim terrorists take over a plane or something. And I don't remember. I'm sure someone remembers this scene if this is the wrong movie, but you might remember what I'm talking about. These Muslim hijackers take a plane, and there's a Jewish person on the plane and has a Star of David necklace, and the terrorist spits on it and defiles it. Just they would do that to Christians every day in Jerusalem, in all of Israel, everywhere. Everywhere. There is no Judeo, and that's another thing. You go down the rabbit hole. The propagandas you've been taught in the United States. Jews are the chosen people. This and that. This and this. Oh yeah, they are in the Bible. Yeah, and this is there. This is there. But then you start. And this is the biggest thing too. This is the number one thing. Once you start following Christ and looking into the gospel and it's a historical document and everything, these guys killed the perfect man. I mean, it's just there's so much, there's so many rabbit holes to go down. It's ridiculous that the Talmud that they follow. If we read it, it says that we should be killed, man. There ain't no other group of people on the planet, besides what, maybe Scientology, some cult out there. If you release the secrets, you're done, right? Or if you let a non-member read this or have any knowledge of this, you're done. I mean, this is like cult behavior here. I think it makes a lot of sense. I mean, if you're a Christian, Jesus Christ literally said, called them the synagogue of Satan. God literally said that. Do you guys not understand this? And I know he wasn't talking about all Jewish people, but he's talking to the Pharisees. And who are the Pharisees? They're Jewish high priests. They're in high places, right? Wrestle not with flesh and blood, but against principalities and wickedness in high places. I might have paraphrased that a little bit, but it's insane, man. I'm telling you that, I mean, once you start really looking at it, like I said, Robert Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell's dad. We all know who Ghislaine Maxwell is. Her dad fucking owns all the textbooks the United States uses for school. The curriculums are all based around these books. If you can grab a child and pump him full of information that you want him to know, true or not, it's easy. And they prey on children like that, like every American. The people that took your pictures in school are in the Epstein files. I mean, come on, man. I saw some Israel sympathizer in the comments of a video. Somebody commented, hey, there's not one Chinese official in the Epstein files. And some guy said, yeah, China's not important enough to be in there. Are you kidding me, man? Maybe it's because China realizes and recognizes what these people are doing. China's been around for thousands of years. Okay. I think they know what they're doing. Russia's been around for a long time. I think they know what they're doing. Okay. All these guys are the bad guys. They've been around a long time. And I'm American first. I'm not saying I'm with China. I'm with Russia. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I don't know. But there's something to be, made there. There's a point to be had there. They know the Zion. I can't even say that. I don't know. You know who I'm talking about. They know that their tricks won't work in Russia, in China, what other countries are like that? Belarus. I'm gonna finish it off here with this. I heard somebody say this. I heard somebody bring this up as a topic, and I wish I heard it earlier in my life. I wish I heard it so much earlier. It was, imagine Britain wants to come back for round 2 and invade the United States. All right, let's fight them. Let's take them out. Fuck them. China wants some. China could come get it. Come fucking bring it. Let's go. Russia, bring it. Let's go. Anybody, bring it. Let's go, okay? Now, what if I said Israel's invading? The Jews are invading. They're coming to kill us. They're coming to, invade us. Your first reaction to that is, what the fuck, is this guy insane? Is this guy talking? What's this guy talking about? This guy's some anti-Semite. But I could do with anything. What about the Muslim? What if a Muslim country want to invade us? Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna do the Crusades, dude. Yeah, I like the Crusades. The Crusades were pretty cool. Yeah, they're beast. Okay. Can we do the Crusades for these other guys too? I mean, we had Jerusalem and we gave it back. I mean, I don't know, that's another topic. But I just want to leave you with that. All these other countries can invade, and we're fine with that. Not fine with it, but you know what I'm saying. I can see that. I can believe that. And I'm willing to fight them to protect the United States. What about these guys? Just think about that. Think about that. But that's all I got to say. In Jesus' name, God bless everybody. One last thing. I don't know. But God bless. Stay watchful.